There are many approaches that you can use when talking to a patient about changing a behavior that may be adversely affecting their lifestyle. Motivational interviewing is one of those methods that can be very effective because it really helps the patient talk about how they feel about their behavior. Oftentimes when we talk to a patient, we're telling them what to do. You need to stop doing this. You need to change this behavior that's affecting your health. When really the motivational interviewing style helps you instead turn that around and make the patient tell you why they're doing that, and you get to learn more about their feelings about that behavior. OARS is a mnemonic that you can use, and it really describes how to both ask questions of your patient and respond to their answers. The O stands for open-ended questions. And this has to do with making sure that we phrase our questions in a way that we don't get yes or no answers from our patient, which doesn't elicit a lot of information from them. Instead, it's important to ask open-ended questions that require a more elaborate response. A stands for affirmation statements, which is a way to respond to your patient by affirming positive attributes that they have. In this way, you show that you care about them, and you can also use that to point out things that might help them while they're making that behavior change. For example, you might say that they're a hardworking person, and this could help them when they are trying to attempt to quit smoking, for example. R stands for reflection statements. This can be a very effective and important tool for speaking with your patient. When you do a reflection statement, you typically want to say it in a statement form instead of a question form, which can help it come across as being less judgmental. Essentially what you do is take a statement and that the patient has said and take it to an extreme. For example, if they say, "I don't have plans to quit smoking at this point," you might say, "So you plan to smoke, or so you plan to quit smoking." I'm sorry. Okay. So you may say, "So you plan to continue smoking for the rest of your life." In that way, you take that statement that they said to an extreme, and then they have to come back with a more elaborate answer where they may correct you and say, "No, well, I do plan on quitting at some point," or they have to elaborate or correct that statement in some way. The last letter in the OARS mnemonic is S, which stands for summarizing statements. And in this, you simply want to repeat back what the patient has told you. In this way, you can confirm that you understand their feelings about their change in behavior, and it's a good way to wrap up the encounter.